right, Magic Nation. So, Linnell is going to speak on a few things. She's going to talk about the Ebony K Williams controversy with Inyala, and she's going to talk about the Brad and Judy choosing a white sperm donor. Fair use. Let's check it out.
And with the host, Ebony K Williams, they had a little bit of a disagreement about dating, which has everyone, voicing their opinions. Let's take a listen.
And some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date?
If he owns the bus. If he owns it. If he owns the bus, yes.
No.
Oh, wow. Linnell, your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't totally disagree with the words that were spoken.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our brothers are finding difficulty in the income categories.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of women who are out earning men right now, and it makes it difficult sometime in the household.
Mm-hmm.
I personally have and would date a bus driver. That's my problem. I've never had a man with more money than me to date me in my life. We were either in the same income bracket or they were in a lower income bracket than myself, being in the entertainment industry. But I just have an affinity for hardworking men. I like men that can fix things, do the manly things, men that work with their hands. I'm not into computer tech guys and businessmen. That's just not my thing. I wish that it was. I wouldn't have the dating history that I have. But I really like men, men that work in the construction, or my husband was an electrician and stuff like that. The man who is a bus driver who would date me, though, it would be difficult because of my travel schedule. They have to work, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and they may not can travel with me on the weekends or go where I go. So I would date a bus driver, but it might be difficult for us to maintain that relationship. Yeah. I know what the young lady was saying. Yes, Miss Ebony. But also, I think that the energy you put out attracts the people that come at you.
And I got to stop it right there. I just don't buy that, because you could be a good, nice, kind, caring black woman. Ask me, how do I know? And you will still attract some of the worst motherfuckers on the planet. So I don't agree with that. But let me keep going.
And even though she's a beautiful young lady, I think that her energy may be a turnoff to men in a lower income bracket and a higher one. Because you just have to be, men are delicate. You and all men are delicate. They're like, you have to be nice. You have to be friendly. You have to exude some fun and excitement. You don't want to come off as a snob, because that's not a turn on for anyone. So, Iyanla, whose show I have been on, by the way, Iyanla Fix My Life. Yes, I have always dated working men, so yeah, I would date a bus driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you would date a bus driver. So we all know Linnell is from Oakland, which is Blackistan, and she is definitely black male identified. Black women like Linnell and Iyanla Vanzant, who come from the old school, they used to getting their ass whooped. They used to getting jumped on. They used to getting cussed out. They are used to being talked to crazy like these black males. They've seen their mothers do it, their grandmothers do it, and every other black woman in the neighborhood do it. So us young girls right now, we're not taking that. We're telling black women, fuck you, fuck your son. I don't want to feed this nigga. I don't want to fuck this nigga. I don't want to fight this nigga. I don't want to date this nigga. I don't want to have his kids. I don't want to marry him. No, I'm not going to be a baby mama so you can have some grandkids. Absolutely not. I'm not working 2 jobs in the paper off for your nappy-headed son to live off of me. That's not going to happen. So, this year, well, this is why we can't listen to these old mammies, because I used to always hear people saying, oh, well, find an older black woman and get some advice. Well, this is the advice that they give us young girls, and I'm sitting there like, I know she just didn't tell me that. I know she just didn't say, well, Misha, you know, you're a nice-looking young lady, and you should have to lower your standards, and I got the perfect guy for you. He just got out of jail. He looking for a place to land, but girl, if you clean him up and be good to him, wash, cook, clean, iron, he'll be a good man. A lady, fuck you and fuck that knuckle. But let me keep going.
Tour bus driver out there that's watching that is checking for you, Lun.
That was, yeah, maybe it's a type of bus driver. You know, maybe it could be a tour bus driver, and then y'all are together forever out there on the road.
He may want to drive your bus.
Yeah.
He may want to drive your bus, girl. He may want to drive your bus. And the host, I like this lady. She's a beautiful lady, but goddamn, you gave off the mammy vibes, and I just can't do it. So let me keep going.
I need my dress to be driven.
Oh, God. All right. Shall we move on at this point? My God. I would date a bus driver, too, though. Really.
That's what everybody say. Let me tell you all something about these bus drivers. I can remember once upon a time when I didn't have a car, you know, when you were a teenager and you don't have a license. And those bus drivers, every time I look around, they would be bothering me or some other women. I have heard black women say my whole life, girl, do not pick up with a bus driver, taxi driver, and a truck driver. They some whole hoppers. Those men, only they do is get woman after woman. I have a friend right now dating the Dusty driving Uber, and he trying to lay up with the women he's picking up in the car. So, she done went through this nappy head's phone and found all kinds of women. How'd you meet Daquan? Oh, I met him in the back of the Uber. Yeah, he came and picked me up and gave me his phone number and yada, yada, yada. So they not going to tell you none of that. So these old mammies, they going to tell you, get with the bottom of the barrel, Daquan, that is the best man for you. It is a hell no for me. So the younger women are telling people like Inyala and Lunel and all the rest. Well, Lunel doesn't have a son, but we have a lot of women from that generation who have sons. And we're supposed to pick up with that garbage. And us young girls are like, no, we done divested. We not fucking with these niggas. Let them go overseas and fuck those women's lives up. But let me keep going. Wait a minute, let me fix that right quick.
Like the idea of ambition, you know, and Miss Iyanla speaking more to what you need, what your soul needs, how to feel.
Yeah, but maybe he don't own the bus yet.
There you go. Right. There you go. Nice.
You know,
nice
maybe
women.
he's working toward owning the bus company. Maybe if he had a good woman by his side to motivate him and to tell him what he can do.
That's right, encourage him.
You know, maybe it'd be
Let me stop it right there. So, first you said men are sensitive. We got to be kind and caring. We got to walk on eggshells around the black man's feelings, while yet he telling black women to their face, you ugly, you bald, you nappy-headed, you mean, you're masculine, you're fat, you're overweight, you gonna die alone. Ain't that right? Because, last year this time, Kitten Hills dropped dead of hypertension, and what did he tell black women? You gonna die alone? Well, now he died alone, so, they're wishing death upon black women, because I was looking at Ebony K Williams, and like she said, these niggas are wishing death up on me. You gonna die alone. You gonna do this. You gonna do that. But we supposed to be nice, kind, caring, and sensitive. We got to walk on eggshells over the black man's feelings because he's so delicate. Yeah, the black males, they holler about kings. I said, no, y'all some fragile ass bitches. Y'all some fragile ass bitches. Y'all more fragile than a woman. So you see that, black women? We got to be tough. We got to take all this criticism. They can talk to you like you crazy and call you every black bitch, every whore, every motherfucker in the book. But you better not tell that black man, look, you broke, Dusty. You don't measure up. 1, you're ugly. 2, you're nappy-headed. 3, you look like a goddamn gremlin. 4, I don't want to date you. I don't want to feed you, fuck you, fight you. I don't want to have your kids. Oh, you should be nice to the black man. The black man does not have a history of being nice, a kind, and caring, or sensitive, or watch what he say to the black woman then. He doesn't do it now. So fuck you and your feelings. He want to drive your bus. Well, he might be working on being the owner, but you got to speak life into him. You got to tell him what he can and can't do. You mean to tell me I got to tell a grown ass man, wake up, take a bath, wash your ass, change your drawers, Stop fucking other men behind my back. You need to get a career. You need to get a job. You need to own the bus that you're driving. No, I'm not doing all that. I'm going to get me a non-black man who looks good, feels good, smells good, already got it made, and he knows he's a man, and he can take whatever I'm dishing out. So Tyrone, he's too motherfucking sensitive. He is way too sensitive for me, so fuck that nigga and fuck his feelings. But let me keep going.
It'd be a bus to help the elderly. You know, you don't know.
Work some of that magic.
Yeah, I think folks get a little too fixated on the occupation and not the person, the character, the integrity. But
Well, they always focus on the black woman's look. What these nippy heads say, you got to be light-skinned with good hair. You got to be 2 chromosomes away from being a Caucasian woman, or what we call it the preference, looking like, let's say, Eddie Murphy's wife, something like that. Well, no, black man, fuck you, fuck your preference, fuck what you're preferring. And smart black women like myself and many others have divested and said, no, fuck you, fuck your mama. And I tell you what, you go get you one of these dirty foots overseas and you can get the fuck about my beautiful face, nigga. But let me keep going.
Let's move on here. Rapper The Brat and her wife Judy Dupart are causing quite the conversation after they were honest about their experience finding a sperm donor.
The couple said going into the journey, they had no idea that their chances of a black donor would be slim to none. The pair shared their story on their reality show, Brat Loves Judy, and showed how out of 6 different sperm banks and thousands of donors, about one of them was black.
The couple was facing backlash, after many on the line can't believe with their network of people they couldn't find a good black donor. And now, what do you think? Out of all them folks, the Brat and her wife know that they couldn't find one brother to say, hey, yeah, I'm down.
No, there are many people who would be willing to impregnate the Brat, and brothers at that. And there were brothers that impregnated Judy, because she has children.
She has children, grown children.
It's the donor situation. It's the donor pool that is lacking. Brothers, black people in general, don't donate their sperm. Brothers, black people in general don't donate their organs. Brothers, black people in general don't donate their heart or donate blood, which is very weird and superstitious in that way. So while what she said is true, and maybe they did not like the way that she said it, it's not the Brat's fault. It's the fault of the brothers out here who don't donate sperm. And it's, they're donating it in women, but they're not donating it at the bank.
Maybe if they gave brothers a little money, like they do when you go donate blood.
I think you do get money.
You get $50.
Yeah, you get a little $50 or something.
$50 for the kids.
They might have adjusted it for inflation, but I really think we've got to look at access to health care, because for a lot of these sperm banks, they require that you have lots and lots and lots of medical history that you...
And we all know black men don't go to the doctor. And I did a video on this not too long ago. Most black males have HIV. They got the herpes, the HIV, and other incurable diseases. So that automatically knocks you out. Most black males do not have good genes. They carry the sickle cell trait. And ain't nobody trying to have no baby with no a nappy head hollering about, well, they could have found somebody who? Most black males are ugly. Like the Brat said, the black dude looked like Jiminy Cricket, and that's why they mad. A lot of these black dudes, I'm sorry, y'all just ugly. You just don't make the cut. So I'm glad the Brat will be having a mixed baby, because when Young Jeezy got with Jenny Mai, and married him, a non-black woman, and had him a little Asian baby, which ain't even cute. Sorry, I got to call it. That little baby ain't cute. And when Eve, her little boy is beautiful. Eve had the most beautiful little boy with the prettiest, curliest hair I've ever seen. I said, oh, look at that little boo-boo. He's so cute. What do they call Eve? Bed, wench, whore, this and this and this and that. They praised Young Jeezy for having a non-black wife and a mixed baby. They downgraded Eve and called her every name in the book. And we all know Eve, she dated Stevie J, and he was the one who put out her sex tape. And she said, I was so tired and drained dating Stevie J. I had a mental breakdown. I was this, I was that. So, well, you can have a baby with a black king if you want to. Well, it's a good possibility. Your baby might come out mental, fucked up. You name it. We all see the little 6-year-olds going to the school, shooting up the place. Who you think those genes are? That's Tyrone's fucked up genes. Because you best believe if I was the Brat, I would have done the same thing. I'd have said, hey, look, This nappy head here, he ugly, he got bad features, he got bad genes, and I do not want my baby looking like no Jiminy Cricket. I want to have a cute little light-skinned baby with blue-green eyes and good hair. Yes, I said it, and I don't give a fuck who like it, but let me keep going.
Also been noted as a barrier for a lot of brothers in terms of donating their sperm.
I just felt like they was just somebody, like, I agree with you, Lynette. There was just somebody out there would have been like, I'm good, I'm down, let's go.
They would have put it in as a regular way, but they just don't want to donate sperm. But, I mean, she speaks the truth. It's very slim picking.
Oh,
but I don't think that meant you needed to get a white sperm donor.
Right.
Maybe there's more Latino sperm donors than there are brothers.
I guess you must have forgot Latino is white, because when you do a genetic test on Hispanic people, 99.99% of their genetics come from Spain, which is Spanish, which is white, which is European. But let me keep going.
I don't know. I just wanted to have a healthy baby.
That's it at this point. That's right.
And that's all I care about.
Well,
let's talk about the
And let me stop it right there. So it is official. We cannot listen to these old black mammies, because a lot of them, they come from that generation where you got your ass beat. You live like Celie on The Color Purple. You put up with a whole lot. You had 10 babies apiece. You lived in poverty. The black man was an alcoholic. He was a drunkard. He cheated on you with many different women, and you were supposed to sit there and say, he a black man. He a black man. He trying. He living up under white supremacy. But guess what? We live up under the same system too, but yet somehow black women are thriving and they are making it. So they said the brat could have found a brother. They didn't want to get it in the regular way. The brat is smart. You think I'm a fucking nigga in this day and age, knowing what I knowing, that you can get something incurable? Yeah, you'll get a baby and you're going to get an incurable disease, you and your baby, that you can't get rid of, because black males are full of that shit, especially down there in Atlanta. Yeah, I get it. The brat is in the rainbow community. I still love the brat. I love her music. I play that shit every goddamn day. Functified. I still play that shit. It's another song. Something about that's what I'm looking for. Whoo! You might want to look that one up on YouTube. The brat is still spitting fire. She's one of the best lady rappers that we have out right now. So I'm a big fan. I love her music. I'm just not with the rainbow community. I don't know nothing about that. So I'm here representing for the black heterosexual women who like non-black men. So the brat, if she done found love with Miss Judy, that's great. That's wonderful. I don't know nothing about that rainbow stuff. I leave those folks alone. I let them do their thing. But back to these two here. The brat could have found somebody. She didn't want to get it done the regular way. Hell no. Ain't nobody trying to hop on no black peen, and then next thing you know, when you do go to the doctor and they tell you you're pregnant, well, sorry, Miss So-and-so, well, you got the HIV and you got the herp and you got about 5 or 6 other things that we no longer can get rid of, because when the black males go, when they go in there for the genetic testing and all that type of stuff, a lot of times they have sickle cell, they have various things. And Judy just came out and they made this video and they said, well, she is a carrier of 4 different genetic traits. The black dude, his genes weren't that great. The white dude, well, they said he was a nice looking guy. Well, he will do, and this is who is going to be the father of the baby. I don't see nothing wrong with that, because I am so tired of people policing the black woman. They want to police who you date, who you lay up with, who you have your kids with. And a lot of black women just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to the sperm bank and I'm going to have me a mixed baby and I don't give a fuck. I did a video on that for the people who might remember that video. I'm going to see if I can find that video and repost it. And I did a very long video about the black male sperm shortage, because they said they don't pass the test. They do not pass the test. So, yeah, they give you $50 when you go in there. You whack off and you put it in some type of little cup and then they extract it. And once they get to doing all the testing, they say, oh, no, this one got the HIV, this one got the HIV, this one got the HIV, this one. So that's one reason why a lot of them don't go. So, you know, the black guy on the show, well, you know, a lot of black men, they don't have access to medical care. Well, whose fault is that? All these black males they haven't created any hospitals, any clinics, nothing where you can get your high blood pressure checked, make sure you don't have the HIV and the other STDs. Tyrone don't go to the doctor until he fall out. Ain't that right, Kevin Samuels? That's when the black man goes to the doctor, when he's dead, when he falls out, or he gets real sick, and then the doctor hits you with that diagnosis that your heart is giving out, your kidneys are giving out, the diabetes done messed you up. So I think black women need to do what they need to do to have beautiful, happy, healthy kids. The child is still going to be classified as black. Yes, it would be biracial, but you all know if the mama black, you black. Ask them people back in the day when they was having them kids on them plantations. They still called your kids black. So I'm going to leave it there. The bread says she and her wife had little to no options for black sperm donors. Very smart indeed. I would advise other black women, if you're going to have a child through that way, have one with a non-black donor because, well, Tyrone, his genes are flawed, they're fucked up, and who wants to have a little ugly baby looking like a goddamn hobgoblin or a gremlin? It is a hell motherfucking no for me. So that is their right. Everybody is mad. Everybody got something to say. So when the black man is dating out, everybody is happy. Black woman has a mixed baby. Oh, the world is coming to an end. So Blackistan is so hypocritical. I mean, black women, they do this, they do this. It's like, I don't care what you do, what you say. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're single. They're going to talk about you like a dog and call you every low down dirty black bitch in the book. So back to these two old mammies here. We can't listen to these old ladies because they used to being stuck with Tyrone. They used to being miserable. They used to working and paying all the bills and carrying the load. So the brat was like, nah, no black baby. I'm going to get me this handsome white dude and I'm going to just use that and I don't give a fuck who like it. So there you have it. It's pretty black magic in the mouth. Next.